Hey everyone, Andrea Cox here with AndreaCox.com and AlkalizewithAndrea.com detox retreats. How are all of you today? I've got an awesome video for you. I actually was just looking at my phone because I just did a Facebook Live, which I do like 3 or 4 times a week, so you guys should check that out. And you can see all the comments under the video on autoimmune disorders and how to manage them. The comments are endless. It goes on. I keep hitting view previous, view previous, view previous, view previous. The comments go on and on and on and on. That's on my Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H, Cox page. And here's why. You know, autoimmune diseases are really prevalent nowadays, and there's several things that lead to having an autoimmune disorder. And I don't want to get into that today. I want to get into how to manage them. So those of you who don't know, I actually have an autoimmune disorder called psoriasis, which attacks the skin. And an autoimmune disorder is the body attacking itself. So for those of you who didn't know that, it's your body attacks itself, basically. And a few examples of an autoimmune disorder would be lupus, psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis. There are so many autoimmune diseases, and I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to manage yours. So tip number 1 would be, and this is a real biggie, reduce your stress. And I know when you say, Andrea, they say reduce your stress for all healthy things. Well, all healthy lifestyle changes rather. That's true, but with an autoimmune disorder, you have to be especially careful because it can trigger your autoimmune disorder that's laying dormant in remission into coming out again. So, for example, my psoriasis has only come out twice in my life. Once 5 years ago, and it lasted for an entire year, and it was a majorly stressful time in my life. I was going through a breakup of an engagement. I was moving my stuff across the country from Ohio to California. I was moving homes in California, and it was a highly stressful time. And my body started breaking out in these like white patches. I thought, my God, is this ringworm? Is it what? I got all these tests done. Nobody could figure it out. And then when it came last September, when the Manpanion's dog was missing in Mexico, we found him, thank you, after a month. It came out again, and it's lasted a year this time as well. This time has definitely been significantly worse. The first time was bad because it came with a lot of weight gain, a lot of swelling. This time it didn't come with that. It just came with more scaling on the skin, a lot of itching, it's been intense. So stress can always bring out an autoimmune disorder. You want to make sure you're getting your yoga in, deep breathing, meditation, Pilates, whatever works for you to reduce your stress. Maybe it's just sitting outside. Maybe it's walking your dog. So you want to make sure you do that. So number 2, and this is a biggie, is, sorry, I got a little, someone's thinking about me. I got a little sniffle there. This is a biggie, is you want to heal your gut. So we've got good bacteria, we've got bad bacteria. When we're stressed out, our cortisol levels rise, our gut gets unhealthy. And that happens to the best of us, the ones that really take care, the ones that create probiotics and sell them on her website. All of our guts can get out of line with good and bad bacteria when we're stressed out. Doesn't matter who we are and how we eat. And that's why so many of us create supplements, because we go through something and we want to fix it, and we do, and then we want to help all of you. That's how I created my probiotic. So you want to make sure you're taking a good probiotic. You want to make sure you're doing enemas, colonics if need be. You want to make sure you're taking L-glutamine, things like that. So number 3, and this is a biggie. Want to know what I'm drinking here? See the stuff on the bottom? Let's get the last bit of it. Diatomaceous earth, vitamin C, L-glutamine. I drink it between meals all the time because I want to keep my gut healthy, but also I want to kill parasites. So number 3 is kill parasites. Keep parasites in check. The best way I know to kill parasites is my raw detox formula on AndreaCox.com. It's probably rebought more than any of my other products. Well, that and the Smiling Gut Probiotic are both rebought a lot because of the effect that it has on killing parasites. So You know, that along with like doing my digital detox program, whoa, virtually parasite free, which no one can be parasite free. We all have them, but very, very effective. So you want to make sure you keep your parasites in check. You know, food grade diatomaceous earth, whatever you need to take, herbs, my product, whatever. I feel like mine are the best, but that's just me. But mine are ineffective unless you're eating like I tell you to eat my digital detox. So remember that, which is also on AndreaCox.com. So you want to make sure you're keeping parasites in check. We all have them. Those of you with animals like myself, with all my rescue dogs, we have even more of them because our animals are full of them. So you want to make sure you keep that in check. Now, this is a biggie. This is a real, real, real biggie here. All right? You want to, this is the next tip, you want to make sure you're supplementing. A lot of people do glutathione. You know, glutathione, you got to take it forever. Just saying. You know, I do supplemental IVs from time to time. You know, many of you have an MTHFR gene mutation like I do. If you have an autoimmune disorder, those two go hand in hand. So you want to make sure, you know, I do the whole specialized formula made for my body. I shoot it in my ass once a week. You want to make sure you're doing what's right for your body supplement-wise. You know, taking high amounts of vitamin C to detox gently. The right kind of food-based vitamin C. If you have an MTHFR gene mutation, you know, you definitely want to get that in check with the supplements. But that's vitally, vitally important. So we have relaxation, meditation, yoga, things like that. Healing the gut. We have definitely, number 3 was parasites, keeping those in check. Number 4 is what, you guys? Number 4 is supplementing. You got to supplement. You gotta supplement. Number 5 is probably the most important. You gotta get checked for food allergies or figure out what foods work for you and what environmental allergies and what don't. And here's why. If you have an autoimmune disorder, you can totally put that baby in the closet like I do. Mine's come out twice in my life. Do you know how often people with an autoimmune disorder have it come out? It's like out all the time. Mine's come out twice, both times for a year, both times brought on stress, but twice in my life. I'm not 12, you guys. That's pretty good. And the reason mine only comes out if I get uber stressed, like I gotta be really, really stressed. It's one of the reasons I'm so picky about who I work with. I don't want the added stress. One of the reasons mine's in check is because I know how to eat. So if you don't know how to eat, many of the common foods that people are allergic to are corn, soy, you know, GMO'd out the yin yang, dairy, hello, you don't want that possible shit anyway. You know, nightshade vegetables, tomatoes should be peeled and de-seeded, eggplant, things of that nature. Get that checked. This video is going to be too long if I don't hush right now. So I'm Andrea Cox. Hey, get over to my Facebook page. There's like 30,000 people following me on there, and I do live videos all the time. Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H Cox. AndreaCox.com is my website. Check out my retreats. We've got one coming up. And definitely check me out on Instagram and on Twitter. Raw Chef Andrea over there. Snapchat, Andrea Lee Cox. I will see you later. Be well.